ready? Go.
She fight the bottom me. She fight the bottom. Fight the bottom me. She fight bottom me. Somebody. I feel I'm on a star. 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 I feel like I'm on a star.
Okay, so you fly, don't bother me.
Don't bother me. She fly, don't bother me. Oh, somebody.
Good job.
Yeah! Go, Jacob! Yeah!
Her term on the mic.
Get it?
So I literally would have never done this under any other circumstance, but I've decided to do this in support of my nephew and Rara.
Yes, thank you! Thank you!
We are, as a community, trying to be better, and in a way of being better, we have to do better. So I'm trying to be out of my box here and be supportive. As most of you all know, I'm back in school, and I just got out of class, and I came here like, oh, I'm so tired, I can't. But I was like, let me at least come show my face. And in that, I was inspired. When I came in, I said, hey, let's utilize this energy that you've had all day. And so a lot of the courses that I'm taking right now are like mind-blowing in the sense of they're having us really look at the depths of where we really come from, colonialism and racism and all of these things that affect us as a minority community. And it may be really one of the things that we talked about today, at least, that I often talk about is this use of language. And how, and it just fit into this theme of open mic because this is our opportunity to share our language, right? To share our words and express ourselves in different ways. So there's so much power in language. The term almost doesn't even do it enough justice. This term language almost doesn't even do it enough justice. And how language, knowing words and knowing the meaning of words, it changes who you are. When you learn a new word, you become a new person every time you learn a new word. And it's really expansive in that way. It's okay, I'm totally got the mommy brain. I can cut it off. So I wrote this poem about language because one of the discussions that we were having today, hold on one second, son, was we as human nature, we're the only creature who has language. Right? Monkeys don't have language. Dogs don't have language. Yeah, monkeys. So Allah gave us something special on purpose, right? We are different. Even though we're categorized like mammals, right? But we're different. So this poem is about language. It's not like, I'm going to just read. Okay. Language is life beyond creation. Language is the beginning, end, and immortality of existence. Language makes one human beings.
Yes.
Language is internal and external and forever evolving. You can give language meaning or be the meaning in language. Language builds and destroys. Language creates fear and faith, falsehood and freedom. Language is your personal limit or your gateway to limitlessness. Thank you.
Yeah!
Yeah, I was talking to the imam. He said, like, his main reason for not coming is just he doesn't want.
We're gonna do a little call and response.
Conflicted when he really doesn't. He just
Little
wants to
call
come
and
and talk.
response. Layla.
Hey,
Repeat after me.
Hamidor.
Layla. Illallah.
Hey, illallah.
Muhammadur. Rasulullah.
Layla. Hey, illallah. Muhammadur. Rasulullah. Layla. Hey, illallah. Muhammadur. Rasulullah. La ilaha
Rasulullah, La ilaha illallah, Muhammadur Rasulullah, La ilaha illallah, multidimensional. Rasulullah. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Yeah. Get it? This seat right here, these, they could all be yours. They could be your family seat. It's up to you. I mean, if you're seeing this, it's obviously too late, but, you know, it's up to you.
But I wanted to make sure that I blessed the stage, and I was gonna work on something. I was gonna pull something from old because I haven't written in a while. That was like 2015 old, and I was like, no, I'm gonna go ahead and bring out what we are working on right now. We're about to do me, my son, and my wife, Rashawn, and his girlfriend. We're about to do a Michaela, sorry. Just throw you out there. His girlfriend, that woman on the side right there. No, excuse me, Michaela. But we're gonna do a project later, and I just wanted to, you know, practice my verse, and you know, we'll go with that.
Do it.
So Rain is a part of it. So Rain's gonna start off a cappella. But first though, sorry, bro, you gotta get the cheese, man. The cheese is killing it, man.
What's cheese?
Cheese, man. Anybody got a napkin?
Oh,
Get a napkin.
you gotta get the cheese off your face.
You
know?
got cheese. Got cheese on you.
He got a message to all of them. He always eating.
Stay cheesy, that boy got
You know?
that pesto, boy.
Feasting on the enemies.
So Rain, this is Rain Chapman, this is my son, he's 9 years old, and he's about to spit for y'all one time. Give it up.
Get it? Hey!
So this will be a rap that I've been working on for how long, Daddy? 6 months? All right, 2.5. And I think I mastered it. Here it goes. This is just the beginning. When you see how we reign, then you know what we're winning. Excellence is the vision they're grooming me for the mission so I can build precision when they bring my position. Until then, I'm going to focus on my present wins. God set my gamer from baby steps to wallows in. God build my brain up to bring out what I have within. Hard to think I'm not a beast, so when I speak, I'm going in.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so this is me and T-Verse right here. I'm gonna just put the whole thing out. Sharing mental conversations, building up for ovulation, contemplating computations of galactic copulations. That's a combination of potent reproductive spaces. Look, we birthing constellations, mapping out our aspirations, practicing our presentation. Y'all behind exasperated as we duplicate creation, celebrate on vacation, meditating about our greatness, teaming up with who relating, talking barriers we're breaking. The black woman is God, birthed me into the stars. In between Venus, Mars, subjected to what's apart. I'm something more off the charts, the greatest sum of her parts. Pay homage to her fine art. She speaketh and it will start. I had to provide the spark, said voyage to darling's art. God give it, she take it, to make it more avant-garde. We're aiming to hit our mark, bullseyeing you in the dark. You'll never catch us off guard, been building this from the start. Smallest things to a giant. Feel our moves, they are seismic. At our goals like a titan. Pedagogues on assignment. Calling out to the blind. Guiding them to alignment. Mayata, we define it. Balancing our divineness with physical intertwinement. We hoping to inspire vibrance. To shake up our current climate. Dynamic collective mindsets. By the time we get done, you'll know what the base provided. Our contingencies have contingencies. Assets versus liabilities. Strengthening the community. Only ones that can do it is the ones that's reflecting we. Strategize to maximize compounding our energy, collecting from what's harvested, then spreading our royal seeds.
Yeah! Yeah!
16 years. I was chasing this dude who had 16 tears tattooed on his face, representing 16 kills.
That's a conspiracy.
I followed 16 blood drops, chased him down 16 stairs. He fell into the street, almost ran into a teacher walking with 16 kids. He got hit by a bus. Guess what number it was?
16.
Oh, it was the P line, and it had 16 wheels. Money flew into the air. $1,600. 16 bills. That was mine. We were playing blackjack. I laid down 21. He laid down an ace and a 5. Snatched the money around. I'm talking about 16 wins. I got my money back. I got caught in the hills by the cop on 16th. Up in the hills. It was him. Thought I was going to get away, but he had 15 other friends.
That's a conspiracy.
They put me in car number 16, drove me to the 16th precinct, put me in the 16th cell on the 16th tier. That's when I decided I was going to represent myself. Because
That's a conspiracy.
the DA claims, the witnesses say, I shot 5 times. Like, y'all got my gun. I got a 20-round magazine. It's still 16 here. Well, the Judge Diaz, he says, son, you've been found guilty. I'm giving you 16 years. And y'all know what?
That's a conspiracy.
Still don't know why the brother's in jail or not. That's how it usually goes down.
Yeah!
He just spoke of something that makes him and develops him and raises him. I'm going to speak of something that has made me and developed me, raises me up. I couldn't find the peace of mind until the first time I woke up and saw her face. I was restrained and pained by hurtful times. Then I saw her face. But to see her face through those times when her smooth by design would fade to uneven lines, I prayed that it would be just fine for me to see her face. By my past, I had been chased. Haunting memories I could not pace. A broken heart could not be erased, but then I saw her face. Now here we are 19 years later, and I'm like, damn, I've never seen her before. Silky, light brown skin, naturally altered, seemingly not the norm, but she spent the right time under the sunshine. Little shorty one, thick body form. Her capturing charm was aggressively possessing me. She had that unspoken feminine, that God's gift to a man. Heated rays gave praise to her dimples, her pimples, her complexities, and her simples. Each step she took was as though it was just for me, well rehearsed. Like when she removed her glasses and wiped the sweat from her brow, and I was like, wow, lines from her prose, well versed. Pondering a walk with her more than just amusement, enrichment for my flesh and soul, wandering in the moments as the poetry becomes music, not looking for a quick mingle, but inspired to record my hit single. Not something I could easily sever, but a taste of forever. Over time, her skin tones altered, her body reshaped and redesigned, her disposition refined. Smooth, still smooth. And yes, girl, I'm cool with any uneven lines. What hasn't changed is the fact that you are mine. Each day I look at you, as though I've never seen you before. It's just like the first time. And there you are again, under the sunshine.
Yes, sir. Yeah!
Dreams. My love is a discourse on reading planets. I love the world you are. Because of your vastness, I have no other star. Your eyes are the only light I know in this distinguished constellations. From someplace close comes the noise of happiness, music, laughter. From someplace music, all enveloping drifts through the open window of need. The mix of music, laughter, you drowning me. My heart becomes less, my heartbeat becomes less. And your beauty is a vice whose charged lips murder me. I'm dead. I'm a corpse. But the luminous gift of your smile makes things lucid, balanced. Your whole body holds a steaming glass of gentle sweetness. When I see you, it's like music, or more like Linton color, painted against silence, virgin worlds. Why'd you pour your tender fire over my life's cool leaves? Who pointed the way to you? What flower? What rock? What smoke showed you where I live? I always dreamed of you before you became true. The wind is the moon's imagination. It seeps through cracks. It ripples the grass. My love is my soul's imagination. How do I love you? Imagine.
Yeah!
Oh, now y'all.
Yeah!
I'm singing it for my baby.
Yeah!
The only one that brings me joy. Yes, and that's why I'm singing this happy song. It goes dum dum diddly dum 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 diddly dum dum hey dum dum diddly dum dum. Come on, hey I forgot the word was good about the freestyle on the beat because I don't know what I should do, but it's all good. I'll be up on his fans like I got some other things on front of the agenda, but it's not the same thing I was supposed to be doing, so I just gotta go and get it, you know? Like dum dum diddly dum dum
Dum dum diddly dum dum.
dum dum diddly dum dum. Come on, come on. Oh, she could be my breakfast. Put it on the table. She know I go to work, and she know that I'm able. And do my job. Come back in. You ought to see my baby's face, the way she green, green, green.
That's what I'm talking about, my boy!
Reality. The most beautiful thing is a stream of consciousness. Waking from a dream to conscious bliss. Usually I avoid sleep to experience this gift of life. Open my eyes and I'm face to face with reality. As I stand adjacent to the dreams that were previously trapped inside of me. Now they're ripping my mind at the seams. Force tripping on leaks of DMT. This reality is getting blurry to me. Cause I'm in a hurry to be all that I ever believed I could be. I had dreamed up all the great things I could think of. Then, in the blink of an eye, I realized reality can be considered a tragedy when considered to be fallacy. But those with open eyes see it's better than living in a fantasy. And all who have it will be enlightened, the senses heightened from realizing that truth lies in the mind. You must search to find and define what feels real. This reality is beginning to be unreal to me. My body's teetering from my head to my feet, and it feels to me like pure LSD, the connectivity to the earth and the trees. Good vibrations are surrounding me, but my dreams are confounding me to believe in alternate realities. So I wake up, get on the ground and see what is truly breathtaking. This earth, 7 days in the making, that gives light, never stops creating, blows my mind, my body starts shaking, cause it seems like the heavens are breaking and converging with this earth on the brink of extinction, due to the lack of distinction between people who think of and those imitating, simply replicating thoughts and replacing the dreams they're no longer chasing. So that was a little unreleased piece I did for y'all tonight. It's something I wrote a few years back. And it's just a reminder that if we don't chase our dreams, our reality will be stuck in the same reality. So if we aspire for greater things, if we aspire to do more, we have to actively pursue what it is that we want out of life. So just keep that in mind. Stay positive, stay with love. Like, thank you so much. I feel very welcome here. Like,
oh yeah.
My words. And
thank you all so much for coming. This is wonderful. It's a great turnout. Everybody enjoying their food. We eating out here. We singing out here. We sharing out here. You know, that's what it's about. Love, family, unity, community, you know? That's how you get stronger, together. You know?
CMS, when and here's what's funny, I was like, Claremont School. My kids was like, no, that's not it. So, inshallah, we are obligated by no cookies.
You know?
I mean, I'm gonna sit down here because I have not memorized anything. But when you got Rah-Rah looking at you like this, and then if there's people in the audience,
you know,
it's wisdom.
Something, you know, got something floating out in there you got for us.
Read one that, well, read two poems. One that wasn't inspired by the poem that Rashawn and his father did, but it reminded me of it. But this one first is just some words. Bismillah. When you become drenched in the water fall of words, and the letters of each are dripping to your feet, forming a pool of clarity, don't step away to seek dryness. Sit down. Immerse yourself in the wetness in hopes of absorbing the truth.
Oh, yeah. Allahu Akbar.
This one is a whole lot longer. So. Oh, glasses. I remember. I'm older. I am an elder.
It's okay, D.
I don't know how much wisdom I got, but I got to read glasses.
Do what you gotta do.
It really is. In a minute.
Crown my soul. This is... How'd you miss this? I'm just wondering. There's food, you know? Just kind of whispering to the viewers.
He can come. This he gonna be more of a spectacle not coming. Bring Muscle Man on up, says Baba Naeem. Tahir. It's okay. Come on. Really? No?
You don't know.
All right, Bismillah. black tie here. Okay. This is, I don't even remember which lynching had taken place by way of bullets when I wrote this. But the poem that they read earlier reminded me of this one. Is this mic going in and out, or is that just me?
Good.
Okay, I'm good. Lynching season never ended. Racism's oath was never rescinded or amended. It was just kinda, but not really, put on pause until the laws could, without consequences, be illegally bended. What do we thought? This is the land where our ancestors were slaughtered, maimed, degraded, sold, and bought. Yeah, for our rights, they and others courageously fought. But after being given a sip of pseudo-freedom at our hands, the fight for justice came to a deadly halt. And this truth becomes more evident. This mic just went out. Evident with every unpunished, fatal assault. Lord, have mercy on the likes of we, who have been so distracted with our pursuit to sit in the lap of luxury while being moved by every empire scandal broadcasted on TV. Forgive us, O Creator, for becoming revolutionaries who, for the most part, are only active socially. I'm guilty as charged, I'll be the first to say, realizing the New World Order can't hold a candle to Judgment Day, when every soul will be handed its own tab to pay. That moment when all will realize we were not created for play. They marched on Washington. We must march on the boulevard, because that's the place where most of the lifeless bodies fall hard. We mustn't be afraid to activate our Free the Ghetto card, because from this place, we know with surety we'll never be barred. Though love may not be the subject, satanic hate is the brew. Folks, it will always be open season on everything moving outside of their crew. And please be clear, that clique will always exclude the likes of me and you. You see, money only talks when the mic holder is of the elite. Man, these pimps don't even use finesse or words that are sweet. They bank on our muscle memory being prone to defeat. Certain, only when riled by emotions, will we spring to our feet. Unfortunately, the devout are few. Thank you, my brother. Unfortunately, the devout are few and don't reflect the spirit of the masses. Many times to see our accomplishments, we must use magnifying glasses. Yet these are the leaders we need teaching our... Yet these are the leaders we need teaching our rise up classes. Got it. I hope y'all did. Because upholding what is right and forbidding what is wrong requires actual movement outside of poetry and song. On the ground, somehow chained to the struggle is where we all belong. For it's only in the thick of our actions that our faith can remain strong. So may we be the change manifested. In our collective well-being, may we be completely invested. May we praise our Creator even more when the core of our faith is being tested, knowing in God's just and capable grasp is where all real power is vested. Amen.
Amen. Takbir!
It's been a long time coming, but I know change gonna come. Oh, yes it will. I got to say, Father, help me, please, help me, please. But he winds up knocking me back down on my feet. Oh, there's been times when I thought I couldn't last for long. Yes. But now I think I'm able to carry on. It's been a long time coming, but I know change is gonna
Thank you.
I feel welcome here. You know, I just got off work and, you know, there was like a lot of negative energy going up and through the whole restaurant, but here I just feel positivity. So thank y'all for having me.
Yeah!
Together. Can you believe it? Oh my goodness. And I'll let you go ahead.
Test. This one's gonna cut out.
Wait, they're replacing batteries.
Oh, okay.
I'll try.
So this is the only one I'm gonna do, Kidowski. Yeah, because then you guys are gonna go next. So this one that we're gonna do is called Tears. Yeah, we wrote this one. The Trayvon incident had taken place, and unfortunately, it's still relevant.
Yep.
Now, unfortunately.
Very much.
And we had recorded it, like we did like a YouTube acoustic of it, and we had been threatening to take it into the studio. It's always like a little difficult to sing and to write or whatever. And it's always difficult, like as a mom, to be doing it with your kid. And that. So, all right, so we're going to do this right now. Ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is so impromptu. I'm just coming here to support the event because this has been great. Like, this has been awesome. And I so like, can we just give a hand to, because they organized this, to Rara and to Maple Syrup, aka Ismael and Ibrahim. The first time that they did this, we had a light, intimate turnout, and then this time for you all to come out and support this. And they're trying to make this happen every once in a while, and we purposefully sat in the background for them to plan this. We had no hand in this. And when I say we, meaning the upper echelon of ages in the planning. They did all of this, from the flyers to contacting New Africa, and I'm starting to sound like a committee member. But I need to say this because it's very important, because we have Yesterday felt like years ago.
It's all so different.
All we had to do is what we're told. My heart is hurt and my mind's confused. 'Cause if we're one humanity, why are the bees let loose? My eyes what's in my tears.
The cost of life is cheaper than gas prices have ever been. Forget it, get revenge and tell your friends it's for your betterment. Screaming out for freedom, I'm a second-class citizen. Respect is never given, but such is the hell we're living in. It's simple. I have less influence than a Benjamin. Simpletons pick their presidents over dead little kids. Better yet, let's see what we can wreck after the bitter end. Elaborate statuses and classes on who the villain is. News vans chillin', making profit on every minute, man, it's sickening. Considered you funded a good percent of it. Do you really think the defendant is sitting penniless? Only question is, what money can he go swimming in? People always buzzing, our hive is on the internet. Mine's on the money, but crime is never victimless. Grind is frowned upon, but what about every syndicate sitting in the trenches making profit off of the innocent?
TV screen spread lies as truth. The baby scream 'cause there's no room for you. The corner's empty 'cause the drug dealers are wearing suits. A new addiction 'cause now the drugs are in our foods.
Oh.
My eyes have seen so many things, yeah. Now I feel them falling down my face. Can I find a safe place for what is in my tears? Running high till I find a safe place for what's in my tears.
What happened? We managed stand-ins and walkouts, but not now. It just ends in chalk now. When kids get shot down, the chalk's out, but the block whispers. Nobody talks loud, because we feel like we gotta buy it. Drop the signs, the cops and sirens, so we're all complying, and we haven't fought the giant. Causes blind and dropping eyelids, and we think we ought to try it. In the end, we just go and start a riot, yelling, stop the violence.
You will not rule me.